You want to do laundry for once, since we're trying to teach you independence? Hey, would you look at that? As an award, apple. Then why is the blue? I don't understand. Does he not like getting apples anymore? Laundry basket? It looks heavy. Let me carry it for you. Ah, thanks. Cutscene! Oh, it's so pretty at night. Yes. The winter ocean. I like how it is quiet, but the chilly wind quickly makes my cheeks frozen.
그래서 넌 차기 국왕인 왕자님에다가 미래를 보는 능력까지 있는 귀여운 꽃미남인 거야?
I was a little thrown off by the cute guy comment, so it's like, oh, I guess she's just casually being like, hey, you cute.
마지막에 한 말은 무슨 뜻인지.
그럼 나머지는 다 맞는 말이야?
She's like, let's not discuss what I mean by cute. Let's just keep going. Jieun recently began to talk more than he did. I'm not sure if I read that right. Oh well. He answers to all my questions now. He only used to blink a response. I think I have a lot to do with Jieun speaking more. I feel kind of proud of myself.
기분이 어때? 미래의 국왕이 되는 기분.
Not good, considering that reaction. Jieun closed his mouth.
역시 많이 부담되겠지? 국왕이 될 만큼 충분한 소양도 쌓아야 하고 말이야.
Jieun walked on the sandy beach in silence. I could only hear the sound of the waves. Why is he not talking? Was it a question I shouldn't have asked? Jieun's expression looked dark.
혹시 국왕이 되는 게 싫어?
Jieun suddenly stopped walking.
싫어.
Oh. I see.
왜?
계속 잔소리를 들어야 하니까.
That is one way to put it.
내 주위에 있는 토끼들은 모두 시끄러워.
Oh. Jieun said that he didn't like a noisy environment. And he did say once that he didn't want to hear it think. And he mentioned that he hates rabbits. People who probably try to tell him all these things once he becomes a king. There will be people who will want his power and try to use him. Can Jieun be strong enough to handle all that?
난 도저히 상상이 안 돼. 네가 국왕이 된다면.
How would it feel to be a king? I can't imagine.
많이 힘들겠다.
Alright, hold on. My nose is becoming a problem. Excuse me. Alright, not much better, but it's something. For me, thinking of where to work and how to get a job is a big enough pressure already. But the weight that Jieun must carry with him must be much heavier.
당신은 이상해.
You keep saying I'm strange. Knock it off.
왜?
당신이 말하면 이상한 기분이 들어.
So I'm strange because you feel strange. Are you budding some romantic feelings for me, perchance?
이상한 기분?
따뜻하고 포근한 느낌이야.
Aww. Warm and comfortable?
설마 너 내가 엄마 같다는 말을 하고 싶은 거야?
Oh, OMC.
엄마?
Even he's just like, what?
아니면 에디 같다거나.
Jieun paused and thought for a moment.
아니야. 당신은 달라. 엄마도 애도 아니야.
We are not just a replacement for Eddie. We are not Eddie. Yes.
그럼
어머니랑 당신은 달라. 그리고 에디는 누구와도 비슷하지 않아. 당신은 아무하고도 닮지 않았어.
That somehow made me feel good.
춥다. 그치?
The fact that I'm not like anyone else means that I'm not a replacement for someone in Jieun's life. That's what I've been saying. And Jieun told me that we're equals. That made my heart flutter.
어머니는 어떤 분이었어?
To hide my excitement, I changed the subject. She must be a queen if Jieun's a prince.
엄한 분이셨어?
나한테 엄하게 대할 수 없었어. 어머니는 나랑 신분이 달랐으니까.
Oh. Uh-oh. This seems like a touchy subject. Here we go.
뭐? 어머니랑 너랑 신분이 달라?
If she gave birth to a prince, she must surely be a queen.
어머니는
After taking a deep breath, Jieun continued.
왕궁에서 일하던 시종이었어.
Oh.
강제로 발공으로 보내졌어. 그래서 에디를 시켜서 날 멀리서 바라보고 할 수밖에 없었어.
Oh no! Oh no! Sad backstory time. His mother was a maid? That means he's born from people of two different classes. And about the part his mother being sent away? That Jieun grew up without his mother?
지혜는 귀족이었어?
에디는 귀족이지만 귀족처럼 자라진 않았어.
그건 또 무슨 말이야?
에디도 귀족과 천민 사이에서 태어났거든. 왕국에 있는 사람들이 모두 그렇게 수군거렸어.
Yes, the scandal.
뭐?
So they're both of the same situation.
에디는 눈부시게 아름다웠어.
왕자님, 저와 이야기해서는 안 됩니다.
Oh,
괜찮아, 에디. 넌 특별한 존재니까.
that is such a cute voice. It's okay, Eddie. You are special. Oh my god, that's so cute.
저는 특별하지 않습니다. 저에게 관심을 가지시면 안 됩니다. 저를 만지시면 왕자님이 더러워지십니다.
Oh, Jihae. Oh, babe. Oh.
아니야, 넌 특별해. 넌 아름다워.
Oh. True friendship.
아름다운 머리카락이야. 너는 정말 아름다워.
왕자님,
주위 사람들의 시선 때문에 넌 자신이 얼마나 아름다운지 모르고 있어.
My god, this is such friendship goals.
그게 얼마나 슬픈 일인지.
It's like, no, you're beautiful, you're perfect. Screw everyone else.
상처 입고 있어. 자신이 얼마나 아파하는지도 모르고 있어. 에디는 아름다운 남자였어. 하지만
It's weird to
주위에서는
see
모두 그를 미워했어.
Jieun being so empathetic when he, like before, like was not expressing emotions. They did seem to really know, like, I don't know. Like, he seems so empathetic, but earlier it seemed like he just didn't notice the world at all. It was just like, oh, I don't know what it feels like to be bored or anything. Like, I don't understand anything of my own emotions. But meanwhile, he's just like, he sees Eddie and just sees him as like this sad man.
너무 아름다우니까?
It's possible if someone is as beautiful. It's possible if someone is as beautiful as Jihae.
사람들은 에디의 머리카락이 불결하다고 했어. 하얗지 않았으니까.
Sounds colorist to me.
뭐?
왕족과 귀족들에겐 하얀 머리카락인 게 당연한 거야. 에디의 머리카락은
Yeah.
그들에겐 충격적이었어.
Sounds like narrow-minded people.
말도 안 돼. 하얗지 않다고 미워하다니.
I had the feeling that Jieun's world is no different from mine. People look at you funny if you're different. If you don't walk along the path that others do, fingers are pointed. They make you feel as if you're committing a crime.
너무해. 남들과 다 똑같아야 한다고 생각하는 사람들이라니. 왠지 그곳과 여기는 비슷한 느낌이 들어.
I smiled wryly. I was always told, and therefore thought, that I have to be like everyone else. Instead of asking me what I want to do, I was forced into doing what I should do.
당신은 뭘 두려워하는 거야?
Jieun looked at me and spoke.
다른 것들의 가치를 알면서 왜 변화하고 하지 않아?
Jieun's words pierced me like an arrow.
그건
I came out of home, but why am I still living the same life? Without knowing what I want to do, I'm doing things that I should be doing every day. I became independent because I wanted to change, but I didn't change a bit. I know the reason very well. I was at a loss for words. Like Jieun said, I'm afraid. I want to change, but if I change, Mom might never look at me again. So I continue to live the same life. I want to get out of this endless, same old routine. I want to go on an adventure to seek out something new, but
맞아. 난 두려운 거야. 내가 변해버리면 소중한 사람이
that's
날
right
떠날
spelling
것
of will.
같으니까.
I'm afraid that Mom will leave me.
변하고 싶은데 아직 두려워.
This is strange. I never told this to anyone else. Is it because I feel comfortable around Jieun? Or is it because I believe that Jieun will understand me? I said the things that I've kept inside of me for such a long time.
이제 알겠어.
Jieun reached his hands to touch my face. His red eyes are looking at me. My heart began to pound. This is weird. Jieun suddenly looks very mature.
당신이 왜 그렇게 깊은 슬픔을 안고 있는지 이유를 알겠어. 당신은 사랑받고 싶은 존재에게서 멀어질까 봐 두려운 거야.
Rejection hurts, man. I felt my heart sink. He's just uncovered my secret that I've been hiding from everyone. It's as if he's reading my mind. He seems to know everything that I'm afraid of.
그리고 당신이 정말로 두려운 것은 버려지고 혼자
Oh! My frozen cheeks gradually became warmed by Jieun's hands. I could see my breath in the air.
지은아, 너는 대체
How are you able to know so easily the secret that I've been hiding by pretending to be strong?
두려워하지 않아도 돼. 당신은 괜찮을 거야.
All right?
지은이 네가 그걸 어떻게 알아?
Because he sees your future?
내가 괜찮을지 어떻게 아냐고.
He reads my mind as if it's nothing and then just says, it'll be all right. I can't simply say, thank you. I've been suffering for too long. I've been afraid of being left alone, that Mom will leave me and I'll be alone, and that I'll have no one by my side.
괜찮을 거라고 어떻게 그렇게 쉽게 말해?
Ooh, she getting mad. I mean, I can't blame her, but like, ooh. Even if I change, there's no guarantee that I'll be able to find my dream. But deep inside of me, I already knew. If I wasn't going to change, I wouldn't have become independent from Mom in the first place. It's been 4 years since I became independent, and what am I doing now? I haven't changed a bit. What am I even doing?
지은아, 정말 어떻게 해야 하는 걸까?
Oh no, she's just like so bewildered, like. Okay.
나는 지금까지 뭘 한 걸까?
I just spent my 4 years hesitating, living the same life that I wanted to get away from. Jieun gently stroked my cheek. I felt all my pain and fear melting away because of what Jieun said.
나 알고 있었는데도
I already knew that I'll be okay. Okay. Although I'm afraid of being alone, I know that I'm no longer a child. I knew that I would be fine alone. But the fact made me so lonely and sad. So I didn't want to admit it.
답은 당신 안에 있었어. 당신은 지금 그걸 확인한 것뿐이야.
I'm a little confused as to what she's figuring out. Like that, like regardless if she'll be sad or not, she'll be fine. I guess. She just did. I guess. I'm not sure, to be honest.
에디도 답은 이미 알고 있어. 다만 인정하는데 시간이 걸리는 것뿐.
He really does seem so like mature all of a sudden. It's so strange. Jieun looked at me with an all-knowing face. Jieun, are you?
나도
Jieun hung his head. It confused me because he looked different from what I had seen until now. I wonder what kind of life you've lived so far.
두려워하지 않아도 돼. 앞으로 당신이 나아갈 길을 내가 지지해 줄 테니까.
So cute. Jieun smiled warmly.
정말?
Strangely, Jieun's words gave me confidence. A prince told me it's okay. So I'll be okay then. It's snowing! Oh, how romantic. I saw something white fall down and... Those should be one word. Falling down and looked up. The first snow of this year. Big snowflakes are falling down from the sky. They're pretty. They're as pretty and pure as Jieun.
당신은 아름다워.
Oh! What? I was about to ask, what do you mean, when... Oh! Look at that art! Oh! Oh! Just... Oh... Jieun was hugging me. White snow, the ocean, and Jieun. It seems like a dream. What did Jieun just say? I felt my head going blank as my heart was beating wildly. How am I to explain my emotion right now? I'm assuming that's supposed to be why, not my. Why is my heart beating so loudly and my face burning up?
괜찮을 거야.
I couldn't speak. My heart began to beat even faster.
소망을 가지게 될 거야.
A wish?
정말로 하고 싶은 것을 찾게 될 거야.
Oh, I know what he's talking about. Okay. Jieun spoke as if he's casting a spell on me. What I want to do.
당신이라면
Oops, I think I skipped over. Oops. I'm sorry. I've been waiting to hear those words. The anxiousness that I carried with me vanished like a spell. Oh, that was so good! That was such a good cutscene. Ah! These emotions. But we're still... Nothing much else has changed. Guess we just have casual days afterwards, after that lovely date on the beach. probably gonna wrap up this session soon, but I wanna get to 8 o'clock. Or it's either 8 o'clock or a little before. We'll figure it. We'll get there when we get there. The spotted rabbit said women are complex creatures. Now looking at your dark green face, I get what he meant by that! Oh, that was worth sticking around for. Because I was thinking about like, oh man, that cutscene was the perfect time to just quit it. But no, I want to keep going a little further. Was it Valentine's coming up now? Because it's February? Do I need to get a gift for him now? Or is it going to be the same thing as before? What do I have? Oh, right. I can save that for Valentine's Day if needed. But if not, I can just relax. Alright, I have a gift just in case I'm supposed to give him something for Valentine's Day. I have a feeling it's just going to be like chocolates, though. I forgot to quick save, so it's just like, I would have found him anyway. Oh, I'm almost maxed out on the heart gauge again. I don't know if we'll unlock anything new, or it's going to be the same stuff over and over again. Apples. I will not eat too much at once. Finally, he recognizes his addiction. That is the first step. Yeah. Read a magazine. I want to make Eddie happy. Oh. Let's go to work. Make that muns. Do you like me? Oh, getting direct, are we? But then we're also not going to answer that. Just talk about plants and talking to them. Because we're so nice like that. Actually, I'm kind of curious and just kind of want to talk to Jihae real quick, if possible. Can I hunt him down? Why is I'm normally not, I'm curious if I can talk to him and if he'll say anything specific about my relationship with Jieun. Young Master seems to eat a lot of apples these days. I thought we reduced his eating. Are you watering the plants? I'll help you. You are really sweet, young lady. Thank you for being a good influence to the young master. Oh, that was so worth talking to him. Because I'm like, wait. Even though these two are so tight, I've barely had any interactions with Jihae. I was just kind of curious to see what he had to say. Oh, that was so worth it, though. That was so worth it. Speaking of apples. Drawing. If everything. It's always the same thing. And we're like, can you draw me this? Or, oh, what are you drawing? Alex, nice. Just like, would it be nice if it all became a reality? And every time I'm just like, depends what you're drawing. Are you cooking? Oh. Okay. I guess I'll try the vegetables too. Try to get him to eat more food that's not just apples all the time. Cutscene! Okay, I'll probably end the stream after this cutscene, but... Cutscene!
어디 보자.
I just realized Valentine's Day passed in game and nothing happened, so I guess nothing for Valentine's Day. Curious. Green onions were chopped into different pieces on the cutting board. It looks as if an elementary school kid had chopped them. Jieun looked at me with a blank expression. It's been 2 weeks since Jieun started helping me in the kitchen. Frankly, Jieun has no talent for cooking. But...
잘했어, 지훈이.
he had as an excuse. He looks so cute wearing an apron.
소금 좀 건네줄래?
I imagine the apron looking quite weird over that really regal outfit, so I'm just gonna mentally pretend that he's wearing his normal people clothes and has an apron on. And he passed me the baking soda. Oh, he's trying.
이거 말고 저기 저 빨간 뚜껑 말이야.
The truth is, he's not much help. But it's just better for him to sit on the sofa alone while I'm cooking. Wait, what? What is this wording? But it's just better for him to sit on the sofa alone while I'm... So she's saying it's better for him to help her, quote unquote, help her cook than it is for him to sit on the couch by himself? Or would she prefer it if she was sitting on the couch by himself? I'm assuming it's the first thing. But this wording is so weird. I'm gonna assume she means like it's better for him to like at least attempt to help rather than just be by himself on the couch while she's cooking. Plus doing something together is what matters. Okay, so it's just still weird wording. Maybe my brain is fried. I seasoned the food with salt. I think this is enough.
맛있는데?
It took me longer than usual since Jieun helped, but he did his best. I like how there's a question mark, like, did it really take longer?
그런데
Food is almost done, but...
고양이랑 토끼는 다 외출 중이지. 음식을 이렇게 많이 하는 게 아니었는데 지훈이 많이 먹을 수 있겠어?
저기...
응?
항상 채식으로 요리를 하니까 고양이들이 자꾸 나가는 것 같아.
No! Don't unsub! No! At least deal with the animus. Yeah, they mentioned this before multiple times that she's always cooking like just fruits and vegetables. It's never like meat stuff, and it's just like, whoops. And I guess she just never bothered to fix that. Like, yep, I'm so focused on Jieun. I'm never gonna cook anything else ever. Cause screw all the other guys. Right. He's got a point.
그래도 토끼가 3마리나 있는 걸 당연히 채식 위주로 가야지.
We will not accommodate at all. We will not cook multiple different types of food. It's because we have more rabbits than cats that we cook way more vegetables. This man is not anatomically correct because he has bunny ears. I'm not making vegetarian food because I favor Jieun. Never!
다음엔 고기도 좀 해야겠다.
I think it's a little too late at this point, girly. I feel a bit guilty. I saw a familiar face coming in through the front door.
잘 왔어. 안 그래도 곧 먹으려던 참이었는데.
Who is it?
오늘은 일찍 끝났어요.
Jihae! Speaking of, The work finished early oh yeah. Thank goodness, we have one more person to eat this huge meal.
지혜,
He didn't call him Eddie. He did not call him Eddie. Oh no, what is happening? Yeah, anime's kind of like that. They do a lot of hair, and then you're like, wait, is that all head, or how high is that hair?
어?
Even they're like shocked, like, wait. She didn't call him Eddie. What's going on? What did Jieun just say?
네?
Jieun closed his mouth again. He just said Jihae. Excuse you, do not judge his hat. It is a very beautiful hat. But yeah, it's also because he's hiding bunny ears under his hat. You have no idea what game he just stepped into, my friend. Not Eddie, but Jihae.
무슨 일이라도 있었던 건가요?
That one out of fashion like 40 years ago. Yeah. Jihae's so concerned. Jihae asked worriedly.
아니. 요리하는 걸 도와준 것밖에 없는데?
요리를? 당신께서?
It's like, what? The princess cooking? Jihae looked surprised. Come to think of it, Jihae was so busy lately that he hardly spent any time with Jieun. Maybe he wasn't aware of the fact that Jieun's been changing.
아, 응. 얼마 전부터 지은이도 나랑 같이 요리하고 있어.
Okay. Alright, let me quickly explain what is happening. So, this is a dating simulator. This girl wakes up and she finds 5 animals in a basket randomly sitting in her room. They just appeared by magic. No idea what's going on. But she has 3 rabbits and 2 cats. So she's raising them like animals, blah, blah, blah. And then one day, they suddenly have human forms, but they still have like the cat or bunny ears. And they're like, hey, we're here because we're participating in this game, but we can't tell you about the game because of the rules. But pretty much, we're just going to be here and we're going to live with you. So you as the player, you get to choose which guy you go for, like dating-wise, and then you go on their route and plot unfolds from there. So yeah. So there's 3 rabbit guys and 2 cat guys. And they're from another world. They're not humans or genetic mutations from this world. They're from another like fantasy world, I guess. I don't know, because they wear like, you know, like him with the fancy royalty outfit, like they're like from like an old-timey kind of fantasy world. With a worried look on his face, Jieun looked back and forth between Jieun and me.
걱정하지 마.
Jieun assured Jihae.
지혜,
I definitely heard it this time. He called him Jihae, not Eddie. Big frickin' deal. Like, seriously, what the hell? Is he sad or proud? I can't read Jihae's expression.
지혜야.
Jihae seemed to have come back to his senses once I called his name.
네, 아가씨.
저기 저녁 안 먹었지?
Oh, he's talking, but I guess the voice actor didn't actually get his line in. Eat together. Jieun tucked Jihae's shirt.
앉아. 같이 먹어.
There we go. There it is. Jihae hesitated for a moment, but then sat down. This is really awkward. Jihae seems to be thinking deeply about something.
오늘은 콩나물 김치찌개를 해봤어.
Trying to brighten up the atmosphere, I spoke in a cheerful tone.
빨간 배추를 넣은 스프야.
빨간 배추는 김치라고
Red cabbage is kimchi.
이거 몸에 좋아. 하지만 조금 매워. 지혜,
Warning, Jihae, it's a little spicy. Jihae again. Is Jieun going to call him Jihae from now on? Jieun calling him Jihae means...
내가 애들을 놓아주려면 애들이라고 부르면 안 돼.
Oh, he's trying to let him go. I have your undivided attention here. I'm just gonna meme it. Sure, go for it. I remembered what Jieun had said. The Jieun has... Then what word? I guess it's supposed to be then. Then Jieun has decided to... Jihae's still silent. Jihae's acting a bit unusual today. Normally, he would offer to help, but now he's just sitting on the chair, looking dumbfounded.
기사가 그렇게 멍하게 있으면 안 돼.
Jihae seemed to have come back to his senses at Jieun's words.
정말 죄송합니다. 도와드리겠습니다.
아니, 죄송할 것까지야. 그리고 이제 먹기만 하면 돼.
면목 없습니다.
He kept apologizing until it was getting awkward. It was like he was waiting for Jieun's orders. Awkward.
지은아, 사과만 골라 먹으면 안 돼? 양배추랑 같이 먹어야지.
I'm doing good, thanks. How about you?
비율은 5대 5야. 지키기로 했지?
Oh, snap. Jieun nodded. Jihae watched us in silence.
지혜야, 괜찮아?
Jihae's probably just like in a world of shock right now of just like, what is going on? This is not the Jieun I know. What is happening? Jihae was not eating at all.
괜찮습니다. 도련님께서 이 요리를 도와주신 건가요?
응, 지은이가 파랑 양파를 썰었어.
I'm glad to hear that, Tail. Jihae put his left hand on his chest and carefully took a spoonful of soup. Even that looked classy when Jihae did it.
맛있네요.
Jihae gave a faint smile, but Jihae's hands were shaking.
지혜야, 너 괜찮아?
His hands were shaking. Jihae didn't answer. Was he feeling okay?
솔직히 조금 놀랐습니다.
Jihae put his spoon down and spoke. I think he was majorly surprised. I've never seen Jihae so uncomposed, but I understood why he was so surprised. Jieun, who always depended on him, was becoming more and more independent. I wonder how he thinks of the new Jieun. Is he feeling proud or lonely?
아가씨가 도련님을 잘 보살펴 주신 것 같군요.
Every conversation dating games aren't like stupid. Okay. I'm not quite sure what you mean. Jihae smiled at me. For some reason, his smile seems lonely.
아니야.
We keep iterating the same
지은이가
stuff.
나랑 잘 지내줘서 오히려 고마운 걸.
그런가요?
Jihae looked at Jieun.
제가 곁에 많이 있어드리지 못해서
Oh, that's awkward.
죄송해요.
I'm guessing an actual dash was supposed to be there, and not the word dash in parentheses.
네가 미안해할 건 없어.
Yeah, because he gets interrupted, so. Jieun cut Jihae off.
진작 이랬어야 했어.
Oh no. Is he distancing himself? Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Okay, so for my YouTube peoples who can't see chat, Tail is saying that like everything is a deep, meaningful connection or hint into the soul of the character. You never get a conversation where it's just two characters sharing banter and talking about stupid stuff, like a normal conversation or a normal relationship. Yeah. There are some dating games that I know of that are better about like putting in normal conversations than others. Dandelion sort of tries, because I don't know, you might have popped in only during this cutscene, but normally you have the everyday mundane stuff where like you can choose whether the main character is studying or doing laundry or blah 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 blah, and then sometimes you can run into one of the characters who happens to be in the area and they'll be like, oh hey, how's it going, and you could talk to them. It's like, it's super short, it's not like it's a full-on conversation, but they'll be like, oh, I saw you were watering the plants, let me help, for example. Like that kind of quick little thing. But yeah, and then especially when it gets to the cutscenes, I feel like earlier in the game it's a lot more lighthearted, especially when they're just pets, because it's like, oh, look how cute they are, this is fun. And then when they're initially humans, you're just kind of, it's again more cutscenes where you're just kind of getting used to them as being people. But yeah, definitely once you get deeper into the plot, it's definitely a lot more focused on like sad backstories and deep thoughts and things like that. And yeah, I can see that being if you just want to have a chill story, I can see that being annoying. I think, what's that? I'll have to think about them later, but there's a couple of titles that I'm thinking of right now that have a more chill kind of thing. I mean, they still have that plot, obviously, but yeah, there's more of like, yeah, but even then the character's like, studying, fellow academic, let me delve into this exotic but character revealing topic I'm passionate about. It honestly depends. This game is not too bad about it, but in certain cases and in certain points of the plot, yeah, it definitely does kind of become that, like, oh, you drew that? I wish I could draw like that, or something like, yeah, I know what you mean. What's that? There's a game where like you work at a cat cafe and it turns out the people there turn into cats. It's not called Cat Cafe, is it? Oh, I gotta open my Steam now. I'm sorry, people who are here just to watch Dandelion, but like, I have it in my library. Hold up. No, not that one. I have to look this up now because I know I have it. Hustle Cat, that's the one. That one has a bit more of a relaxed story. Again, there's still some plot or some kind of like backstory with some of the characters, but it's definitely a lot more chill than other dating games I've seen. There's the mobile app, Mystic Messenger, which starts off chill, but then it gets deeper later and weird. I have another game on here. Where is it? Maybe I don't have it. No, I just downloaded it. It's like, I think it's more of a meme game though than like an actual dating sim. I mean, How to Full Boyfriend, obviously that's obviously just like a joke kind of weird game that also has weird scary things. Okay, where the frick is it? I literally just downloaded this game the other day. I'm looking for it. Oh, there it is. Perfect Date. That's another weird one where you're dating cats, but I haven't, actual cats, not like cats that turn into people or whatever. But yeah, I haven't played that yet, so I can't speak about how that goes. You're funny. But yeah, I totally understand. Dating games are not for everyone, especially if you're looking for a more fun experience than a more like, this breaks my heart kind of thing.
도련님?
Right now, this scene is breaking my heart.
난 너한테 너무
I'm glad I have you to distract me a little bit, so I'm not as in much pain.
이제 나도 혼자 일어서는 법을 배워야 해.
Jieun looked at Jihae with serious eyes.
이제 내 안에 널 가두는 일도 그만둘 거야.
Again, he's getting like more mature, and it's freaky to see, but I also like it. Oh, there's the Eddie. Oh, he called Jihae Eddie again.
말하려고 했지만 기회가 없었어.
Jieun, are you?
난 이제 넌 놓아줄 거야.
Gasp. He looked at Jieun with an unbelievable look on his face. Let him go. Does that mean?
너한텐 늘 감사하고 있어. 하지만 언제부터인가 서로에게 독이 되고 있어.
Not good?
그래서 난
Jieun looks straight into Jihae's eyes.
널 자유롭게 놓아줄 거야.
인정할 수 없습니다.
Oh, snap. Jihae's not okay with this. Ah!
그러니까 그라스에 돌아가도 더 이상 내 황궁에는
그럴 수 없습니다.
He's yelling. He never yells. Oh. Jihae shouted for the first time. I don't think I've ever seen Jihae upset before. Why is Jieun trying to keep a distance from Jihae? They still care for each other. I know it. It makes me sad just looking at them.
당신은
Jihae hung his head.
나를 버리시는 겁니까?
Jihae asked in a weak voice.
놓아주는 거야.
You're fired. Oh no. There was a silence. I cannot even interrupt. I wonder if Jihae's okay. Of course he's not! He just got told by a person who they've been really attached to each other, and now they're just like, hey, I'm letting you go, cause we need to do this for our relationship. And he's like, no, wait, hold up. We can't even have a conversation about this first? You're just telling me this?
말씀해 주십시오. 제가
Oh, see? This is why you have a proper conversation. Because he's gonna think it's his fault.
그런 게 아니야. 에디는 하나도 잘못하지 않았어.
Tell him! Good, Jieun! Go! Make sure he knows. Okay, so Tail is super confused. So these two, okay, so white-haired bunny is a prince in the fantasy world I was talking about, and silver-haired rabbit is his like knight slash servant slash nanny, I guess. I don't know. They have a strange relationship, but pretty much they're like super attached to each other. White Rabbit is always like following around Silver Rabbit. It's like always attached to him, and always like it was always them two against the world, pretty much. Like they only were really close with each other and talked to each other, and didn't really open up to anybody else but each other. But White Rabbit has been growing up and having to change because Silver Rabbit's usually gone a lot for work and stuff, and plus with my main character here, she's been like, okay, let me teach you how to be independent. Let's give you some growth, and because, you know, you can't be like that for forever. So, and he's been talking about this for a while during this route of like, okay, I need to let Eddie go. It's going to be better for the both of us if we do this. So he's been talking about this for forever, but this is the first time he's actually having this conversation with him saying, hey, I need to let you go. So that's what he means by letting go. Like, not being super attached to each other anymore, and just being a little more independent from each other, and not being super reliant on each other, because that's not healthy, essentially. They can't be like that for forever, at least. He's not a child anymore, and yeah.
나쁜 건 나야. 너한테 맨날 어리광만 부리고 너무 의지하고 있었어. 에디, 난 네 행복을 없어.
I remembered what Jieun had told me, that he ruined Jihae's happiness.
왕자님은 아직도 그런 생각을 하시는 겁니까?
Jihae called Jieun Prince. Jihae raised his voice as if he was very upset.
모든 건 제 잘못이라고 몇 번이나 말씀드렸지 않습니까?
아니야, 내가 나빴어. 내가 비겁했으니까, 피하기만 했으니까. 널 방패로 내세웠단 말이야.
And if I remember correctly, it's a specific incident they're talking about here, and I don't think you get anything revealed about that incident until you're on Silver Rabbit's route. But I don't think they're going to really actually talk about it in detail in this route. So we have to wait till Silver Rabbit to know what the frick they're talking about.
저는 당신에게 쓰이기 위한 존재입니다. 당신은 당연한 일을
And he's
저에게
so
시키신 것뿐입니다.
self-destructive, Silver Rabbit. Like, he's just like, I'm supposed to be used. I'm supposed to be hated. No one's supposed to like me. You can't touch me. You'll get your hands dirty. And it's just like, ugh! Gee, hey, stop it! Oops. I do not want Otto.
결국엔 나 때문에 그녀를 만난 거잖아. 네가 행복해질 수 있었는데 난
Her?
난 어떻게 하면 너한테 사죄할 수 있을까?
Jieun was shaking.
어떻게 하면 난 이 죄책감에서 벗어날 수 있을까?
Seeing Jieun in agony made my heart ache. Oh! They need this bonding moment. They need this. Jihae approached Jieun, who was shaking, and gently embraced him.
왕자님, 당신은 저에게 사죄할 이유가 없습니다.
The voice acting though too, like dang.
미안해. 에디. 미안해.
미안하다는 말씀은 그만하세요. 왕자님이 잘못하신 게 아닙니다.
난 에디한테 용서받을 수 없어.
그만하세요.
에디는 너무 상냥해서 날 미워하지도 못하잖아. 그러니까 에디를 자유롭게 놓아줄 거야.
왕자님.
Jieun's red eyes were filled with
날
tears.
위해 희생하는 건 이제 그만해도 돼.
왕자님을 위해 희생하는 건 제가 살아가는 이유입니다. 당신은 그것을 포기하라고 하시는 겁니까?
에디는 내 옆에 있으면 행복할 수 없단 말이야. 다른 이유를 찾아. 난 네가 행복해지길 바라고 있어. 진심이야, 에디.
I could hear Jieun sniffling in Jihae's arms. I could only watch the two of them.
그게 왕자님의 뜻이라면 저는 거역할 수 없습니다. 당신은 상냥한 왕이 되실 겁니다.
Jihae's voice was almost a whisper.
당신이 저에게 상냥하게 대해주셨기 때문에 제가 얼마나 구원받았는지 당신은 모르실 겁니다. 왕자님은 강하십니다. 이렇게 멋지게 성장하셨습니다. 저는 당신을 믿겠습니다. 설령
Oh, this
당신의 옆에 있는
hurts.
것을 허락받지 못하더라도
If I'd known, I would have saved this cutscene for next time. Ugh. Jieun listened to Jihae in silence. He then gradually parted from Jihae. Jieun's cheeks were red, perhaps from crying.
나는 좋은 국왕이 될 거야.
He's going to accept being king now? Jieun spoke firmly, looking into Jihae's eyes.
에디가 나에게 상냥함을 가르쳐 주었어.
Ah,
왕자님, 게임이 끝나면 당신을 그라스에서 뵙겠군요.
game? And what's grass? He told you he was king of the grass kingdom. Girl, pay attention. Is it the name of the place they came from? Jihae straightened his clothes. He was back to his normal self.
아가씨,
응?
저는
All right, I was here.
이곳을 떠나겠습니다.
What is he talking about?
어디로 간다는 거야? 너 갈 곳은 있어?
당분간은 에이전시에서 신세를 져야 할 것 같군요.
이렇게 갑작스럽게?
더 이상 제가 이곳에 머물 이유가
Yeah,
없어요.
otherwise that would be awkward to be like, hey, I'm letting you go. But also they would still see each other every day just to be like, hey, sup? Then Jihae was only staying here because of Jieun? Jieun is just looking at Jihae. He's not going to stop him. Jihae is just going to leave like this.
그동안 감사했어요, 아가씨.
With that, Jihae walked to the living room. Is he really leaving? With just a simple goodbye, he's leaving? I wanted to ask him the exact reason why, but I felt that it wasn't in my place to ask. Okay, you go to sleep. I'm about to end the stream soon anyway, but yeah, you rest well. I wanted to ask him the exact reason why, but I felt that it wasn't in my place to ask. But this is so unexpected. That night, Jihae really left the house. He took everything that belonged to him. The house looked as if Jihae had never lived in it. Jieun told Jihae farewell as if he's indifferent. But to me, it looked as if Jieun was making his best effort to look indifferent. God, that was rough. Ugh,